It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Trey McBride. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Panthers and the Giants, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
That's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river. We are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking... Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
First down, Panthers.
Young looks to throw on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Atkins. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press and one team gets an advantage. Our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
Extra point try now for Patterson. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Now Love. these struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Following the interception, Young. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Young off the play fake. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Throwing, Young. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Been a nightmare of a first quarter for him. 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. As he starts again here, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass, incomplete. But you look at this defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
On 3rd down, Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards. On 1st and 10, Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their route, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Love now. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Cade York on now for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 46. York able to send this one through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15. And the Panther first down.
To the air once more, Young. This pass out wide to Hall. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
At their 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Young. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Carolina.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Young. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Atkins. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Again, it's Young. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out, and he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. Patterson's kick is good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg, and boom, over the crossbar.
New York set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of
pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that, but they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them, and they play a game within the game, and you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth the salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall to about the 35, 2nd down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Hall again on 2nd down. A little juke. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
A first down throw for Young. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Atkins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off the play fake, Young. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And this is off the left upright, and it comes back. It's no good, and the lead will stay put at 17. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
To throw now. Here's Love. This is caught by Addison. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Barkley inside handoff. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Love. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. He'll get it up the middle. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. The Giants on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and goal. Throwing, Love. Dancing to his left, diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And it's picked up by the Panthers. Young now after the fumble recovery. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. second down. Young. Open man is Hill. He's got it. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Young on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now here's Young. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 35-yard line.
Young will set to throw. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Young's throw complete to McBride. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, Young. He puts it on the carpet. It's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
Love now.
34-yard line.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Play fake. Here's Love. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now Hall to start the drive. Oh, what a move. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. First down, Young. He finds his man, complete. That's Atkins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Meanwhile, Young's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Gain of 7. First down, Carolina.
1st and 10, Young. That's complete to McBride. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First down.
Young. He finds his man, complete. That's Atkins. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
Young working out of the gun. And check down, complete to Hall. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Again, it's Young. And that will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, is continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue, but all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Love. Over the middle and complete to Addison. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Love, and he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The Love's throw complete here to Kmet. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 36.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First down, going to the air with Love. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley to about the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for New York. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll get this to the 32.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Ball again on 2nd down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now a 3rd and 6. Young to throw it. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Love. His throw incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit if they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
The Loves, and the throw here caught by Addison. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Able to find the open man. That's is complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
They go option right on second and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
Brings up third and goal.
Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Cade York on now for the field goal from the right hash at a bit of a tight angle.
A 20-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through, and that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17.
So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third.
Young on third down.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
There's the Panthers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing. Love.
That is caught. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd down, Kemp. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw now, here's Love.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Dexter Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Pulled in at the 24. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The New York set to take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Love looking to throw it.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Panthers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. On the counter, it's Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 4. Now Young.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
Hall on a give up the middle.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now here's Young. Gets this one to Hill. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Young to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Breece Hall with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is now 24.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That one goes for 8 yards. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the Giants' 13-yard line.
Here is Young. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hall.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Young now. Touchdown! A great play there for their 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Panthers extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
On 1st and 10, Love.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Here's Love. And he comes back with one complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Love now. That's going to be caught by Hodgins. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Going back to Love.
Complete to Addison on the out route.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now Love.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 2.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Pass complete to Addison.
That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Jordan Love ready on first down here.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
To the air again, Love. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Love.
The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing, Love.
Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
To throw now. Here's Love. Quick hitter here. It's complete. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage,